to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today and watching this video. This video is going to be a part 2 of a meal and recipe video where I'm going to be discussing and showing you guys how I make 2 really easy dinners that have actually been on a rotation here in our household, especially now that we've been quarantined for a few months. These meals are easy and they are cheap. And if you have not already checked out the first video, I'm going to make sure to leave it in the description, so you can go ahead and check out that video first and then come on back to this one. But before we get into the meat of the video, Moos, I do want to remind you to please subscribe to my channel and like this video if you want to see some more diet and nutrition related videos. And also please go follow me and check out my page on Instagram, and I will also have that information in the description below as well. Hi guys, this is Editing Allison here. I am currently editing this video, and I know that I'm talking about filming and sharing with you guys 2 recipe videos, but what I'm coming to find out pretty well is that I talk a lot, and I guess I'm just figuring out the most concise way to make these recipe videos. So they're definitely turning out a little bit, oh my god, a little bit longer than I would like for them to turn out. I wouldn't want to sit through a 30-minute recipe video, so I'm not gonna do that to you all either. So with that being said, the first, oh my god, this baby is messing with my ring light, so that's what's going on right now. Anyways, I'm going to also split up these 2 recipes. So this video is just going to be the vegetable stir fry. I'm going to post another video with the kale salad. Also, another reason is because our friend, who is actually a professional videographer, he filmed the kale salad video for me, and it is just, I mean, it's beautiful. It looks wonderful, and it deserves a video of its own. So this video is just going to be vegetable stir fry, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to try to take out most of the parts that talk about 2 recipes, but I'll do my best. So stay tuned for the next one. So both of the dinner meals that I'm going to be discussing with you today are easy to make. They're cheap as well. And I know that right now, in this time, and also just the past few months, it's probably been a little bit hard to get to the grocery store as often as we would like, because of, you know, the fact that we don't want to go out and maybe put ourselves or family members or friends at risk of catching any sort of disease or anything. I know we're in the middle of a pandemic right now, so that's a problem. And the other problem is also, whenever you do go out to the grocery stores, there's a lot of the time, most of the time, you don't have the entire selection of foods that are normally out at the grocery store, because people tend to buy in bulk during these types of times. Being in quarantine has definitely been a bit of a drag for me, because I really love to try out new recipes all the time, and not being able to go to the grocery store all the time and having a slim pickings of what I want to get at the grocery store, it makes it not as easy to just try all these different types of recipes that you find online. So I've been sticking to some basic meals that I love, that my family loves, that my baby loves, and that I know you will love too. So the first dinner meal is going to be a vegetable stir fry, where you make your own teriyaki or stir fry sauce, which is amazing. I'm so excited to make that one. If you want to see more recipe videos, leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know what you'd like to see. Also, I painted my nails myself. No more nail salon, I guess. I got too used to not having to go all the time, so now I did them myself, and I like them. I'm happy with how it turned out. Maybe that'll be my new hobby. Nails. Okay guys, well, let's get into the recipes. Okay, so here we have all of the ingredients you're going to be needing for the stir fry. This is all of the ingredients plus everything I'm using for the teriyaki sauce, which we are also going to be making. So basically for the stir fry itself, you can choose any type of vegetables that you have available, that is available at the store. Whatever you can find and get your hands on, this recipe is good for any type of vegetable. Today I chose to do some yellow bell peppers, some red bell pepper, and some broccoli. And I think, actually, now I'm remembering, I'm also gonna put some cashews in it as well. And you can use rice or noodles to go with the vegetables. We do rice and noodles. We kind of go back and forth between the two. But today, I decided to use some brown rice noodles. And this brand is really good. And for the sauce, we're gonna get into those ingredients as well. The sauce is going to be 4.5 tablespoons of tamari or soy sauce or coconut aminos, 4.5 tablespoons of rice vinegar, 1.5 tablespoons of sesame oil, about a tablespoon of fresh ginger, 2 cloves of garlic, and 1 tablespoon of coconut sugar. Oh, also some sort of thickening agent. So we're gonna use 1.5 teaspoons of, I'm using arrowroot starch, but you can also use potato starch or cornstarch. It's basically just going to be something to make the sauce thick. Okay, so those are all the ingredients. I told you guys it's super simple. So let's get into how we're gonna make this sauce. To make this sauce, you are going to need a mini processor. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so here is the mini food processor. We're gonna make the teriyaki sauce, and I put in the 2 cloves of garlic, the ginger, the arrowroot powder, and the coconut sugar. And here we're gonna put in the 4.5 tablespoons of tamari sauce, or whatever you choose to put in. And here is the 4.5 tablespoons of rice vinegar. And then last but not least, we have the 1.5 tablespoons of sesame oil. Okay, and here is the mini processor. So we're just gonna grind it, or blend, I guess. Blend it all up in this. And it's probably just gonna take about barely 30 seconds. We just wanna make sure everything gets blended together. Okay, it's done. Okay, so we're going to be doing the noodles first. And because Asian style noodles are actually a little bit trickier to cook, I'm gonna tell you some tips on how to make them not all nasty and gooey, because Thai, like pad Thai noodles and ramen noodles, those types of Asian noodles are really starchy and they're different from Italian pasta. And actually, one of my good friends gave me some of these tips. And Katrina, I know you're watching these videos. videos, so thank you for this one. But basically, whenever you finish cooking the noodles, you want to make sure and have a strainer or a drainer in the sink ready to go to drain them right away. And then you're gonna kind of run the faucet and put them through some cold water so they don't stick together, because they'll get really sticky and it's really gross and it ruins all the noodles. I've done it many times and I've only recently started to get it right. So also they cook a lot quicker than Italian pasta. Whenever you're cooking Italian pasta, it normally takes just about 8 to 10 minutes to get them at the right texture and consistency, but for pad thai noodles or ramen noodles or Asian noodles, it's going to only take about 5 minutes. So you definitely want to measure out the time, set a timer or something so you don't cook them too long, and then remember to wash them with some cold water right after they have finished cooking. All right, we just got the noodles in the water. We're gonna time it just like I said, 5 minutes. Okay, so the noodles are finished and I just now heated up about 1 tablespoon of sesame oil on a large skillet. Okay, so then once it gets hot enough, we'll put in the bell peppers first. And I'm doing the bell peppers first because they normally take a little bit longer to cook. Also, I forgot earlier to tell you the reason I have these out. So this is basically just 1 chopped green onion, and it's just to garnish the top of it after it's done, and then a lime for squeezing at the end when it's finally done. Okay, so the bell peppers have been cooking for just about 2 to 3 minutes, and now I put in the broccoli. And this is just 1 full bag of broccoli that I got from the store. I'll put on the screen the exact amount. And now you're gonna cook it like this, just basically the vegetables and the oil for probably about 10 minutes. And then in 10 minutes, we'll go ahead and add the cashews and the sauce that we made. Okay, so it's been about, actually somewhere in between 5 to 7 minutes actually. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put in our sauce. Okay, there we go. Okay, you guys, and honestly, that is seriously about it. So now we're just gonna kind of mix everything together and cook it here. I would say for just about 10 more minutes maybe, just to, you know, kind of get everything really cooked. But that's about it. It's so colorful. Okay, so there it is. It's all finished. And I put it in a bowl. The noodles are on the bottom. We put some green onion and sesame seeds on top. All right, well, we're done with the stir